Hello. I wanted to go live vertically on my phone, but I've never done it before, and I just tried to find out how I do it, and I don't. Maybe I guess I should have found out earlier, but I thought I won't do it earlier because I don't know if it's gonna work. But so here we are, another horizontal live. But thank you for being here. Well, if anybody doesn't know me, my name is Linda. I'm Norwegian, but I live in Spain, Malaga in Spain. I am a teacher and I love to crochet. Yeah, that's me. I thought I wanted to do this. Hi Rosie. Nice to see you. I was gonna try this, but I don't know how it works. So we'll just have to um, do it normally, like we normally do. Probably should have just tried it earlier, trying to find out so I could ask ChatGPT how you do it, but I didn't. So here we are, yet another horizontal live. So what have you been doing, Rosie? Just sent your brother to the hotel. Ah, yeah. Hotel life is good for some days, isn't it? And it's good to be alone a little as well. I was at a birthday party, well, at a birthday dinner to a friend of mine here. She turned 60 yesterday, and I I went to her apartment the other day. She's Norwegian also. She lives in Norway, but she stays here for some months or weeks at a time. And I went to her house on Tuesday because we had a schedule that I would come there, but I totally forgot. And when I was driving home from school, had just got into the car to drive home. I know there's something I should do today, but I don't remember what it was, what it is. And then as I go down the hill from my school, 50 meters or so, oh, I'm supposed to go to her house. So I went straight there. Luckily, I hadn't come home yet, so I didn't have to go back because then I would have just stayed home, I guess. But it was nice to chat a little. She has written a book about the elves. I mean, the Christmas, kind of like the Santas that are naughty, that do some tricks and stuff on people. She just released it on Amazon, and yeah, we talked a little bit about that, and about my book about my friend from Venezuela. I've also written. It's not the whole book, but I've written I've written the story, but I haven't embroidered it per se, and it's been put in a drawer. And then I started crocheting, and now I can't do both. So that's it for now. We were going the whole day. Much fun. Yeah, that's good. Together. Oh, yeah. Hello, Lori. Just saw that you're live. I can't be chatty because I'm doing Tunisian color work, but I will be listening. Oh, yeah. You do concentrate on that, Lori. Do that. Is it the lady who drew you in one of her books? No, it's not her. You know, actually, there are two. Those two, they are different, but they have the same name. Can you imagine? Both are Norwegian, and it's kind of a typical name from back in the days. And both are around 60. I'm actually not sure how old this one is. I think she's sort of the same age, like 59, 60. But I thought she was like 62, 3 maybe. I'm not sure. But no, it's actually different. So I'm not in her book. But I want to buy it anyway. So I have to find how to order it from Amazon. I thought maybe she had a one at her house, so I could just buy it from her, but she didn't. Yeah. No, the other one, I'm gonna visit her, I don't know, Sunday or Monday. I have to do it before she leaves for London and the launch of that book. But of course, that was good of you to ask. But it was so kind of funny because it's they have the same name, and both of them has published a book. And well, this one, even two books. Hello, Sabrina. Welcome. I was trying to go live vertically on my phone, but I couldn't find what buttons to press. I downloaded an app, but I just did it right now, and I just, whoa, it's almost 10 o'clock. I have to find out how to go online on a phone, on my phone, and I couldn't find out in just 3 minutes. So here we are, horizontally. It's better than nothing. Actually, here is my finished cardigan. Have probably seen it, right? More or less. One thing I've done though is on at a request, not a request, but that's an advice or tip from Linda Snyder, actually, that the straps on the back were good, but in the front they were too long. And I totally agreed with her. I had thought the same. So now I have fixed them. So these are shorter in the front. And yeah, I think it's cool. Very nice indeed. Pocket. It's of course a bit big for this mannequin. So we can't see exactly how it would look on some other person. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I really, really like it. I just have to weave in the ends, though. I have woven in the ends of these straps. I thought that was important to do because I kind of had to tie them a little as well. Yeah. I love this belt. The back, let's see how it's looking. Oh, that was not very nice. Doing a little thing like that. Yeah. That's good, isn't it? I would say it is. Looking pretty awesome, I would say. I can lift it up so you can see the bottom. Have a little pink line there. And then we come back to the front. Oh, it was heavy. Cool. Oh, yeah. I took it off earlier because I am working on a new sweater or cardigan. Probably cardigan, yeah. And this is the back panel. And I have started, well, on this side, I have increased on the side so that it will be more form-fitted. I'm going to go around with one border also extra, and then it will be form-fitted on the hips. So I'm doing the same thing on this side now. So that's what I'm working on. But I'm a little bit hesitant on what to do for the front. Should I go with the same here, like 2 granny squares? Or should I go with a rectangle? Or should I go with just small granny squares? Like on this cardigan here. Not those colors, of course, but like these. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? It's very pink and colorful, this one. This one actually kind of matches my sweatshirt. The same colors. Sabrina says, love the color of the new one. Yeah, it's really subtle, right? Subtle colors. And the main color is going to be this darker one. You like the small ones? Yeah, the small ones. Yeah. I was thinking maybe I should make the small ones. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are 5 squares. I mean 5 rounds. Those that I have on this. One problem or a challenge though is that, of course, I want this dark for the connection part all over, right? And then I'm kind of stuck with just having 2 colors. No, I could have the inner, the darker. The inner, the darker, and the outer, it could be either the white or the semi-pink. Yeah. Or should I go with all the same? All of them with lighter inner and white outer, and then this. I guess I will have to try it out, figure it out. Maybe I should just this, since I kind of have to count a little and think a bit on doing the other side. This here, maybe I should just put that aside, and then I will start some squares and see where it takes me. Oh, this I can't use that one. Oh, here I have some kind of scraps. Hola, Tere, Brazil. And there was this, that's a problem. Or dark in the first one. Yeah, like the inner one. I could have darker there and then have half of them white or half of them semi pink. I'm gonna make some squares and we'll see where I end up. I'm gonna start though with the inner as the darker. Well, the darker for the inner. Oh yeah. 1, 2, and 3. I sat outside a little today on the terrace because in the afternoon it was actually a bit sunny. But very soon the sun went away and the clouds came out and it was pretty chilly. So, nah. And I came home early today, like 2 o'clock or so, because I was expecting a delivery because of the water damage on the door frames. I have ordered new doors and frames that my friend is going to put up during February, I guess, hopefully. And today was the delivery of some of those frames. So I had to be home by 2. I had finished my classes, so I could go home. It wasn't like I had to ask for permission. I just have some planning and stuff that I need to do, and I do it when I can. What are you working on? Tere, what are you making? ¿Qué estás fazendo? Is that right? Correcto? ¿Qué estás fazendo? What are you making? What are you doing? You are in the way of a weather we in Austria call Sowetter. Rain is that? Yeah, we have a lot of rain here. Yesterday it rained in the night when I was going to the restaurant for that birthday dinner. It poured down, and when I went home, it was even worse on the streets. So yes, it's very, very wet. Cropped the crochet. Do you mean that you are making a cropped top? Hello, Dorothy. Hello, I am waking up. I am in bed. Ooh, you're waking up. So, but are you waking up as you're feeling sick, or as it's time to get up in the morning? Well, Dorothy, if you're getting up in the morning, are you the one from the Tasmania? Maybe you're the one from Tasmania. You probably are. Or am I mistaken? Crochet color too. Good. Oh, and Rosie's making a headband for her brother. Good. Rosie says, see, it's morning. Yeah, you're in Tasmania. Yeah. At first I thought, well, you're from America as everybody else, but no, she's waking up. Oh yeah, that's the one from Tasmania. Love that. Yes. So 8:16. So is it time for you to go to work soon, or don't you have to go to work? Are you so lucky that you can stay at home and knit and crochet and do what you want? I would really love that. More than now. Of course, when I have my holidays, I can do it, and on the weekends. But also, I'm going to visit my friend at that ranch. I'm going on Saturday as well because I have to get some mittens that she's been making, because the one with the other book, Rosie, she's gonna have that launch in London next weekend or so. She wanted some mittens as well, and my friend could make that. I'm not a mitten. I can't make those. They won't be good. I do not work. Oh, that's good. Well, it's good to work, but I mean, I guess that's lovely. I would love to not work every day. But it's also good to go to work. Lori says, I'm doing one of my Celebrate lives on Saturday at what would be 7 p.m. time. Only plan on meeting on for an hour. If you go on after, I can send people to you. On Saturday, I'm gonna go to the ranch to my friend, so I can't go live that day. But thank you so much, Laurie. You're always so nice and send your people to me. That is awesome. But this Saturday won't be possible. If I would tell my friend that I'm going live, and I can't sit here with you. I have to go home. Why are you going home? Oh no. I just see her on the weekends and stuff. So and she has moved down here. Well, she hasn't moved down here for me, but because she wants to do that work for the ranch. But of course, I am one of the very few people that she knows here. So I better take care of her friendship. I thought you said you were going like, no, did I say Saturday? If I said Saturday, I meant Sunday. My normal day is Sunday. If I said Saturday, that was a mistake. Okay, then I will with you. Yeah, Rosie will come to your live, Laurie. And I am up in my head thinking about those postcards or Valentine's cards that I'm going to make and send. We still have some more days. So that's good. But I guess I will probably have to start producing them soon. Like tomorrow, hopefully. Laurie says, yes, definitely, Rosie. There will be at least one international prize you could win. Woohoo! She will set an alarm. And Laurie says again, there will be one on my Sunday night, which will be Monday. That Dorothy, Monday for Dorothy from Tasmania should be able to come to where she can win an international prize. Hello, Renee. Welcome. And Dorothy says, when I get up after breakfast, got 2 bunny ears to crochet and then sewing to do. I do not like sewing. I don't mind the sewing, but I guess sometimes it's like, since a lot of crocheters try to prevent the sewing part, that they said they don't like it, and this is a pattern, no sew pattern, so it's all good and blah. I kind of got a little contagious with that. Oh, it's much better when you don't have to sew and stuff. But actually, I don't really mind the sewing. But of course, if you can attach it, it's better. And Dorothy is making a sum bunny? A sum bunny? What on earth is a sum bunny? A bunny. But a sum bunny? I do not know what that is. What on earth can that be? Oh, that was a mistake on my part. There, one more double crochet. For my friend that turned 60 yesterday, she didn't want any presents and stuff. No, just come. I have already celebrated with my friends in Norway. I just want to go out on my actual day and eat with some friends. But of course, I had to bring her something, but I didn't go to the store, so I brought just something I'd made, some small things like chick and a couple of scrunchies, one orange scrunchie and one green scrunchie, because I know that that's her go-to colors. That's colors that she likes likes wearing. And then I gave her a keychain, a frog keychain. I didn't have a cat. I know that she would absolutely have preferred a cat because she's really a cat lady, but I didn't have that. I didn't want to give her a dog instead of that chick, because I know she's a cat lady, so I guess she wouldn't have liked the dog, even though it's very cute. Making somebody crocheted bunny of miscellaneous cottage. Oh, making a bunny from different yarn, maybe from random yarn. Maybe. I am not very bewildered in this. And Rosie says, Laurie, I don't understand where to look. Community? And Renee says, I'll have my cards for Valentine's by Saturday. Oh, that's great. And Laurie says, I'll have a regular video next Friday where you can comment and win an international prize too. It's a channel. Bunny. Oh, somebody is a channel, or Bunny of Miss Cottage. Let me look that up here. No, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Let's try to find out what that is. Somebody. Oh, that's cute. Somebody loves you. That looks like books. Oh, that's cute, bunny. Yeah, okay. Now I've seen that. Very nice. And Rosie says, I meant, how do I get the addresses for Palantine cards? Lori will send them to you after everything is done, I assume, because the deadline for entering was the January 31st, I think. So we still have another week before we get the addresses, I assume. But of course, I could already make the cards, even though I don't know to whom they are. And then I have to write on them later. Let me put this away again. Mrs. C Cottage. It's a channel. Oh, that's a channel on YouTube. Let's just look her up as well. Mrs. C Cottage. Or Miss C Cottage. Ah, yeah, a lot of bunnies there. Is that your channel? Is that you? Or is it somebody else? Now I'm really curious. Is that you? Dorothy, is that you or is it somebody else? No, not you. Okay. So it's somebody else's channel. I don't know. It feels like I'm kind of catching a cold in a sense. My nose is a little runny, and now my throat was a bit filled up or whatever. One inner square, 3 rounds. Hardly can see it because it matches my sweatshirt. So let's then try with a lighter color outside, lighter pink. Pink Cadillac cruising down the street. Oh, let me see. Yeah, Rosie thought she'd missed it, but no. Lori says, I said the deadline is the 31st, but I may send the different lists out a bit sooner, then add a name or two if anyone signs up. That's good because, of course, there is not much time and there are just 2 weeks from the 31st and it has to get there. It should get there before the 14th, I guess, or within the 14th. And Laura says, you're good, Rosie. I'm making my card Sunday night. Hello, Pamela. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? She asks. And Lori says, well, I'm doing fine. I forgot to answer you. Doing fine, sitting here crocheting a little. I'm going to try to, well, I am working on a new cardigan. It's not going to be the same as this pink, but it is a bit, oh, that was the upside down. Here's the back panel. And I am increasing on the bottom, so it will be form-fitted. And for the front, I'm thinking I want to, well, I didn't know, and I asked, and then Rosie said she would prefer small squares like these. So then I'm making small squares, but in those same colors, same color tones. So now I'm going to try if this wood will be good. Having that darker on the inner part and then the lighter pink on the outer part. And what about the white? Well, we'll see. I'll make some different squares and we will try to lay them next to each other and see how they work together. I'm going to make a lot of them. How many should I need? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4, more or less. 24. But 2 of them will be triangles. Lauren says, the most cards anyone needs to send right now is 10, but some people have less than that for various reasons. And Dorothy says, I got the pattern from her for the sun bunny. Ah, okay, yeah. And Teresa says, your work is perfect. Oh, you mean this? No, well, this. Thank you if it was me you were talking to. And Rosie says, I told my brother, who is here till the 31st, I have to make some cards. Yeah, maybe he can help you cutting things or whatever. And Renee says, I'm working on a few whips. I have a crochet shawl and a top-down sweater with patterned stitches on the yoke. A crochet shawl and a top-down sweater, pattern stitches on the yoke. That's knitting, I guess, or is it always also crochet? Top-down sweater with pattern stitches. No, it must be crochet. Oh, pattern stitches, not colored pattern, but patterns as different things, right? Oh, it is knitting. Oh, okay. It's probably easier. The top downs, I'm thinking knit it at once, but then also I remember, no, Passionate Kelsey makes some top down crocheted sweaters, so that is possible to make, of course. Okay, let's try to close this again. There. Today, today we I gave my students their roles in a play. We are going to act just for fun, but really with roles and things to say and stuff. And some of them has quite a lot to say. And it's going to be so much fun. We've read a book now, and we actually saw some videos from my class 4 years ago or 5 years ago when they were acting the same play. But that was during the pandemic, so we had to film it. We couldn't have audience. So we filmed the whole thing. And I guess that was kind of easier because then you could film again and again, and you could use the best part. Now that we are doing it as an acting, as a role play, or a play, it will be more. There will be more errors, but there is always room for errors. They're small children, and the best with it is that they can try to stand on a stage and talking to an audience, and it's going to be so much fun. It's about some animals in a wood. It's a Norwegian author he wrote it, I don't know, maybe in the 50s or the 60s. I remember it from when I was little in the 70s, 80s. And it's been around for ages. I don't know when. Maybe I should look it up. The author's name is Torbjørn Egner. You've never heard of him, I guess. But you probably heard about, maybe you heard about Carius and Bactus, the two little bacteria that live in your teeth. Two little guys that are hurting Jens's teeth. And yeah, it's the same author. And it's and Pamela says, "How's the weather there? There, like it's freezing in Rochester, New York. It's 25 there. Wow, below zero. I mean, below freezing point. Weather is sad. Yeah, here is around 9 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what it is, but probably 40, whatever, something. And that's like now and in the night, in the morning, and in the during the day, it's a bit more." Renee says, "That's cold, Pamela. It is 16 cloudy in California." Yeah, 60 sounds more like it. California. And Rosie says, "Is anyone in the expected freezing rain region, USA?" Oh, is there going to be freezing rain? Like you have to go with use your skates or whatever? The children will have fun, says Dorothy. Yeah. Snow frog. It's going to be minus 16 degrees Celsius where Laurie is at tonight. Whoa, that is very freezing. Ho, 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 ho. We'll get a little snow on Saturday. Snow is nice to look at, but when it goes away, that's the worst part. Not that it goes away, but that it's so slippery and dangerous before it goes away. That's the worst part. So I just ran away from it all, went to Spain, and stayed here. Actually, 2 years ago, I think, when I was in Norway, I made a little TikTok video from with the reason why I left Norway. Me shoveling at the Christmas time and just falling down into the snow and kind of getting eaten by the snow. I mean, I sunk pretty much down in the snow. It was so much snow. And I'm glad I left it. Rosie says, yes, 3 inches of freezing rain in some regions. 3 inches! That's horrible. Whoa. And Renee says, I need to be warm this weekend. One of our children and her 5 kids are coming here on Saturday. I want them to be able to swim and play outside. What? Swim and play outside? And you said that it was what? Oh, yeah, you're in California. Yeah, you were the one in California. Okay. So, yeah, I was thinking, huh? With below freezing point, you're going to let them swim outside? Oh, of course not. And it's minus 3 Celsius, 27 Fahrenheit in Austria, where Rose is at. And hello, Rose. Rose Harper has 11 minus in Fahrenheit tomorrow. Power outages expected. Yeah, power outs. Like the power is going to shut down. Oof, that's terrible. That is not good if the power goes out. Then it's going to be freezing cold. For real. I felt that I thought that my house was kind of freezing, but now you know what I did? Because I thought that my air conditioner doesn't work properly, and then I thought, well, it may be just the filter. So today I've actually cleansed the filter, and it was much better. So now it is warm here. It has gotten warm other days here, but then I've used the heater. Now I can use the air conditioner, but it's the heat pump, warming pump, or whatever. because you can both do cold and warm, of course, as you probably know. Renee says that many kids makes me anxious if they are all cooped up inside. Yeah, that's true. I can believe that. Mm-hmm. And Rosie sends Rose a lot of freezing faces and asks Renee, could they make cards? Yeah, they could make cards. Yeah. Help you with your Valentine cards. Well, maybe you don't want that. If they're anything like my pupils, some of them, they'd be done in 2 minutes, and you wouldn't want to send them to anybody. Well, some of my students, well, all of them do good work when they concentrate and want to do good work. But of course, they could make cards for each other. It doesn't have to be helping you. Mm-hmm. Working on the last round. But these are going to be very small. Should I go with another round, maybe? Of course, this yarn is thinner than the yarn that I used on the cardigan that I showed you. It's raining in Rio de Janeiro. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Or I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. Oops. Such glorious days. I am happy to do. La 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 la. La 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 la. I shouldn't open my mouth that much. Then I just yawn. Just singing and dancing in the rain. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Do. Yesterday and days before. This is pretty small. It's going to take me forever. I'm going to need much more than 24 if I'm... No! What? Oh, it wasn't 5 rounds for these. I made 5, and these are just 4. And these are actually a little bigger than the others. So, okay, that's good then. I thought it looked so small. It looked so small. Well, 1 down, 23 to go, at least. I need to... Well, I'm going to make more of the inner like this, but then one more now, and then... Oh, no. What am I doing? I can't unravel this. Put that away. Shoo. And then find this. I think I'm going to have enough for one more inner. 3 rounds here. Thank you, Tere. She says, that's great, you singing. Another rainy song is in Swedish. För det regnar här i Stockholm idag. Du har det säkert bättre än jag. Det händer ingen särskilt, jag har det ganska bra. Men det regnar här i Stockholm idag. Det är bara dig jag vill ha. All the rain songs. Some Norwegians as well. Dette for children. Dette er en regnværssang, derfor må den være lang, sånn at vi kan sitte her til det blir litt bedre vær. Inne er det varmt og godt, ute er det kaldt og vått. Kanskje regnet drar forbi, hvis vi alle stemmer i. Regn, regn, gå din vei. Sol, sol, kom til meg og se. Her sitter jeg og synger mens det regner. Regn, regn, gå din vei. Sol, sol, kom til meg og se. Her sitter jeg og synger mens det regner. Kind of a song to getting the rain to go away and the sun to come back. And then we have purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only wanna see you bathing in the purple rain. Yeah, are there any more? Rain. It's raining man, hallelujah, it's raining man. La 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 la, la 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 da 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 da. Absolutely soaking wet. Yeah, that's it, I think. Probably. I'm sorry I have to just be looking down on this all the time. But, sensational. Roses. How about raindrops keep falling on my head. Didn't I sing that already? Okay, maybe I didn't. La 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 la. The raindrops keep falling on my head. Na 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 na. Oops, no no da da di da di da. And rainy days and Mondays always gets me down, says Renee. Oof, yeah, Monday. I don't like talking about Mondays. Boomtown Rats, Bob Geldof. I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. If I have to go to school today. I don't know it really, but a little bit. And also talking about Monday, just another manic Monday. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wish it was Sunday, cause that's my fun day. I don't have to wonder. Just another manic Monday. 6 o'clock already and it's still in the middle of my dream. Just kissing Valentino and Oh, I can't be late, get paid. These are the words I wish we could already Just another manic Monday. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wish it was Sunday. Oh, 'cause that's my fun day. Oh, and I don't have to wonder. Just another manic Monday. That's a song. Rainy days and Mondays always gets me down. Oh, it is so you weren't talking about yourself. Sorry. I don't know that song. That's about about a school tragedy. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Oh, thank you, Tere. Beautiful music, she says. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there are so many school tragedies there in the States. In Europe, we don't have guns. I mean, nobody owns a gun, so we're not afraid of guns. If we see if I see a policeman with a gun, like here in Spain, the police has guns, but in Norway they haven't had guns up until recently. I think maybe now they do. Before they had to have them locked in their car, the police car, and then if they needed to use it, they would call up the station and get a permit and saying, now we have to go there, and this is a dangerous situation. He probably has a gun, or blah blah blah, and then they're allowed to bring it out. But that was how it was before. But now I think maybe they're wearing it more. But it's not something that you go around thinking about either. You're not afraid that you're not thinking about anyone having a gun. So I guess you guys over there in the States are kind of afraid. Well, it could be. That's anyone could just have a gun at your face. Of course, there are people going hunting, so they have some rifles and stuff. But that's it. And the military, of course, but they're just rehearsing in secure areas. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Renee says, "I'm impressed at all the things you know." Thank you, Renee. Well, I am in Norway. My kind of teacher is called, my education is actually called know-it-all teacher. No, well, that's not true. But know a little about everything about a lot, but know a little about many things. And I am curious, and I love learning new things, and yeah, just pick up things here and there. And I love when it's funny things that are kind of crazy. Like, really, is that a thing? Yeah, I love those things. A generalist, yeah, that was a good word. And Rosie says, in Austria there are Schützenverein, clubs where shooting is trained. Oh yeah, I guess you have that in Norway. I guess you have that. But when I say nobody has a gun, I mean nobody, right? No, but you're not allowed. No, you're not allowed to have a gun. But rifles, yeah, I don't know. Now, Renee, I'm avslørt. I'm caught. I don't know it all. Yeah, and hunting. Yeah, hunting we have in Norway. We had a school shooting, and the gun was from the culprit's father. Awful. Yeah, that's true. It's not such a. It was last year, wasn't it? Not so long ago. I think I remember that from the news. I think that was this year. I mean, last year. Oof, it's so horrible. Here's my white. Oh, we must remember to stretch. Stretch your fingers and hands. I was going to say feet. You don't have to stretch your feet, but if you want to, you can. Uh, uh, I should stretch my feet. Not now, but I should walk more. I don't. I hardly walk. Well, I walk, but I don't go for a walk. And drink a little. Yeah, it was last year, yeah. And Renee says, I am a Marine, not really afraid of much. Ah, yeah, that's, of course, when you're used to things, I guess you're not so afraid, yeah. And probably if you live in a secure place or a rural place, maybe you're not thinking about it either, even though it can happen anywhere. Those shootings and stuff. But of course, everything can happen to everyone, even here. We just had that train accident a couple of days ago with two trains colliding or so, and a lot of dead people there. That's so sad and horrible. You never know when things like that is going to happen. But we don't go around thinking about it's going to happen to us. I should have prepared a topic or something. Well, I've been yabbing and yabbing, so maybe it's enough yabbing for my part. But if I knew what to talk about, I would just talk and talk again. And Rosie says, that was so sad too. Yeah, the train accident. And Renee says, just live well and love the ones in your life. That's something to control. That's true. That is true. It's be the best version of yourself and be kind to each other, be kind to people, and yeah, do to others as you want to be treated yourself. Rosie says, when something is in the news, I remember to cherish every happy moment. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It is so. Life is fragile. Oh, that's another song, Fragile, from Sting. Da, 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 fragile we are, how fragile we are. Yo y tú también. Con fragilidad, con fragilidad. He's even made a Spanish version of that. I knew that at one time, at one point, but I've forgotten. I've completely forgotten his Fragile song, but I love it. I haven't listened to it in a hot minute. Like decades. At least 2 decades, I guess. Mm-hmm. And Liv is wonderful too, yeah. And Renee says, I saw Sting in concert once. He's a good performer, yeah. Oh, really? That's cool. He is English, but I think he lives in New York, right? At least according to Friends. I mean, the sitcom when Phoebe was. Oh, that was a. She was such a fan, and she went to his house pretending to be Ross's son's mom or something, and wanted to talk to the dad of Ben's friend because that was thing. Bye bye Tere, you're going, yeah. Was è molto legal. Legal in Norwegian, no, yeah, Norwegian, Spanish, that would be lawful, legal. But maybe we say, well, thank you so much for being here, Tere. And Renee says that was all filmed in Los Angeles. Oh, okay. That it was filmed in Los Angeles, and it was New York, where they were having their thing. Hello, Linda Snyder. Look, Linda, look what I did. I already changed the straps, so now I can hardly get 2 fingers in here. Let me bring it closer. Isn't it better? I think this is much better. I took your advice. Oh, here's well. So I can hardly fit 2 fingers. I can, but just slightly. So this is much better. And the back I kept. Doesn't matter that they're a bit long. Of course, they could be shorter now that I look at them. Ow! No, I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Very nice, Linda. Yeah, I agree. And Renee says they recently tore down a lot of filming locations. Oh, they were getting old. Okay. So they had that set still up for years after the filming, and then now they tore it down? Did they have it up in hope that they would all get back together and continue the sitcom? La, la, la. Linda says you're new now. I mean, you haven't been here the whole time. You're probably wondering what I'm working on, and I am working on a new cardigan. I don't think I've shown this on. Did I start it? I don't know. I don't think so. I have made this back panel with it's gonna be like form fitted on the bottom there, so it's increased. And now I'm working on some small granny squares for the front. A little message. Ooh, yeah, the mittens. My friend sent a picture of the mittens she's made. Look at these mittens. These are so cool. So now I can finally send them and picture of the the hats that I've made to her. I'm going to do that tomorrow, though. It is a bit late to send her that now. And Renee said, they refused those for a lot of things. I once rode horses through some of the old Western ghost towns that were movie sets. Oh, cool. That's cool, yeah. Was this a job for Renee, asks Rosie. What job? Tearing it down? And Linda Snyder says, yes, I was thinking, what did I miss? I was making dinner. Thank you so much for joining in. Maybe you kind of heard that, oh, in your mind, like, oh, maybe she's corrected the sweater, taking my advice. And yes, I did. Renee says, no, I just like adventures. Okay. Mm. Oh, there. For those of you who came a little bit late, I can say it again. I was supposed to go vertical, live vertically today. I wanted to try that, but I was a bit late and I hadn't tried it beforehand. So I didn't figure out how to do it. So that's why we are still horizontal. But I guess that I should just try this out at the random time. Not that when I'm prepared for having a live. Just have to try on another schedule, or I mean random time, just to try to find out. Maybe I should just answer her. There. Hvor enn du går i li og fjell, en vinterdag, en sommerkveld ved fjord og fosse vel, fra eng og mo med furutrær, fra havets bryn med fiskevær og til de hvite skjær, møter du landet i trefargetrakt, svøpt i et gjenskinn av flaggets fargeprakt, se en hvit stammet bjerk opp i heien, rammestripen av blå klokker inn. Mot den rødmalte stuen ved veien, det er flagget som veier i vind. Ja, så hvit som det hvite er sneen, og det røde har kveldssolen fått. Og det blå ga sin farge til breen, det er Norge i rødt, hvitt og blått. Tut, tut. Sorry, Norwegian. For our national day, actually, the 17th of May. One of the songs that we sing when you go marching in the streets. Oh, Laurie has an appointment. Headed to an appointment. Hugs to everyone. Hugs right back at you, Laurie, and have a nice time with the others. And see you in another on maybe Sunday. Or unfortunately, I won't be seeing you on Saturday. But I look forward to writing those and making those Palantine cards. I have to think every time I'm going to say that word. Palantine. Actually, not that difficult. It's just changing the V with a P. No, that was a mistake for me. See, there. Oi, 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 oi. Here I am, and within the leaves of my hand, sees through the dark. Okay, two different ones. I'm probably leaning more towards this. It should be this. Maybe all of them should be this. This is too much alike this. This will drown while this stands out. I think maybe all of the front ones should be like this, or maybe I should make some with a lighter pink inside and the white outside. Half of them with this darker pink inside and half of them with this lighter pink inside. But then white all the way around, because outside here it will be this color anyway. I think so. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to leave this for now. I'm not going to frog it, but I'm going to make a lot of these. Do you think half and half? Okay, half and half this, and then half and half the lighter pink here and the weight around, right? I guess that's what you mean. You're agreeing with me instead of this here? Because this is gonna drown. Hello, Yegane. That is so nice. Yeah, you're saying here that you're from Istanbul. I thought, oh, you're the one from Turkey. So nice. It's been a hot minute, very long time. Good night from Istanbul. I miss you, beautiful lady. This is me, Yegane. Welcome back. You have been missed. Absolutely. I wondered where my Turkish friend was at. Very nice. Let me present to you my last make. The sweater, the quick cardigan with this belt and pockets, straps for the belt, yeah, and buttons. And now I am making a new cardigan. And this is the back panel. It's going to be form-fitted. This is not form-fitted. And I'm now working on granny squares for the front. So these are going to be small granny squares. And we have just decided that it's going to be these, the white outside, but we're going to alternate the pink with this dark pink and this lighter pink on the inner square. But all of them white, because the connection will be this color anyways. So one with a lighter pink. Where is that yarn at? It's not this. This is too pink. Where is it? Did it fall down? I don't get it. Didn't I have more of it here? Oh, it's on the floor. Of course. Here it is. And how are you, Yegane? Are you crocheting as well? Not right now, or I guess it is 12 o'clock where you're at. I mean, 12:15. Am I right? Since you're a bit east of us, east of me and Rosie. Rosie is east of me, and you are east of Rosie. But me and Rosie, we're at the same time line. Timetable. Oh, it's 2 hours. Okay, so it's 2 hours over there. All right. So you probably can't sleep and you wanted some company. That's nice. Very nice. I go live every Thursday and Sunday. It's earlier on Sunday, though. 4 hours earlier. Like 8 o'clock for you. Are you working on something, you gonna having a project in your hands, or are you kind of falling asleep, trying to fall asleep? Maybe I should sing you a lullaby. Soro, lille mann, nå dagen over. Alle mus i alle land ligger nå og sover. Soro, tipp og tå, sov min vesle pode. Reven sover også nå med halen under hodet. I'm ready to watch you. I miss you talk, your project being here. Oh, thank you so much. And I miss you being here because it was always nice. I think it's been, I mean, I don't know. It must have been like 7, 8, 9 months, I guess, right? Like before summer. But it's hard to, well, for me, anyways, it has been hard. Well, not that I've tried, but to forget you because a person from Turkey. That's so cool. You're the first person from Turkey that have been, well, that I know of, have been watching my channel and my lives. That's awesome. And I remember that name. I write my book, How to Learn Korean Language these days. Wow, Korean language. Is there a difference between South Korean language and North Korean language, or is it just Korean, all both of them? Or maybe you don't know, but you probably do. I write my book, How to Learn Korean. Oh, you are writing a book that you are going to publish about how to learn Korean? I mean, so you know so much Korean that you can make a book about it? Am I right on that, or is it just that you're point writing down things that you learn in Korean? Oh, you're an interpreter for 4 languages. Work in a company. Oh, you work in a company. That's right. You're the person also, because I also have South Korea scratched off my map. Was that because of you? That I've not remembered. I mean, that I have forgotten. But that maybe was you, that you are from Korea and then you moved, or you live now in Turkey. Am I right? Turkish, Russian, Korean, and Azerbaijani. Azerbaijanian. Whoa. I don't know any of them. Well, I know a few words in Russian. Spaziba babushka. And Danyet. And perestroika. I don't remember what that means, but so yeah, not much. Matruska. Matruska dolls. But I don't know anything Turkish, anything Azerbaijan or Korean. I am from Azerbaijan and have been living in Istanbul for 15 years. Okay. But um have you been living in Korea? No, I think maybe that was another person then. But you're writing a book about how to learn Korean. And you're writing it in Turkish then, I guess? And of course, you're an interpreter for those languages, but then English as well, right? Your English. Yeah, we see that. You are very knowledgeable, so much knowledge. I am really impressed. That don't impress me much. Well, I mean, me it does. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you got a car. That don't impress me much. But this impresses me much. Yes, it does. I love languages. But those 4 languages are very difficult for me. I know how to speak Norwegian, of course. And I could speak some Swedish and Danish because that's kind of the same language, or more or less. So it probably doesn't count. And then English, of course, and Spanish. I live in Spain here. And I also know quite a lot, not too much, but I knew quite a lot of French, but I've forgotten a lot. Mais je peux dire quelque chose. I can say some things. And a little Deutsch, German. But I haven't learned it, so it's just, or more like I've heard it because, and also it's a little bit similar to Norwegian. Not perfectly, but a little bit. And Linda Schneider also says, that's interesting and impressive. Yeah. And Yagana says, before Corona 19 in 2019, I wanted to leave Turkey and start a new life in Seoul. And then you learned it. Cool. And Renee said, I have to go. It started raining. I have to leave early to pick up my grandson from school. See you later. Yeah. Bye bye, Renee. Thank you so much for being here. And see you next time. Bye. And Renee also says goodbye and good luck with the children. Yeah, hopefully they don't. Hopefully they can stay outside and go swimming in the pool or whatever. So you don't have to have them running around your legs all the time. Bye bye. Bye bye, love. Bye bye, happiness. No, no, no. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye, love. Bye bye, sweet caress. Hello, loneliness. Think I'm gonna die. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. There goes my baby with someone new. He sure looks happy. I sure am blue. 'Cause he was my baby till he stepped in. Bye bye to romance that might happen. Bye bye, love. Bye bye, sweet caress. Hello, loneliness. Think I'm gonna die. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Bye bye, my love, goodbye. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Linda Slider says, I like your new crafting space. Oh, yeah, you mean my storage room, right? It is a good space. It is a very big storage room. To be a storage room, I mean, it's like a small bedroom, but there are no windows, so it couldn't function for real as a bedroom. But I had a couple of people living there for 13 months actually during the pandemic, and they couldn't stay in there. Well, they didn't have this Venezuelan family that couldn't afford the rent during the pandemic when they lost their jobs and stuff. So I said, just come over here and stay here. So they were for four people. So two of them, well, the couple in my guest bedroom, and the grandmother, their son and his grandmother in the storage room in a bunk bed. But now it's back to being a storage room. And yeah, I bought that new desk that I'm really liking. And it's a nice place to sit and work with things. When things are so messy here in my in this kind of office place, then I can go there because it's tidy still. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but at least for now it's pretty tidy. Linda says you've got a kind heart. Oh, thank you. Hello, Carrie. Welcome. Hi, Linda and everyone in the chat. A little late to the party. Two friends called me, so I was on the phone for a long time. Yeah, but that's good. Good that you can talk to your friends sometimes as well. Well, Carrie, maybe I should show you as well. I've shown it to everybody that's come in. But well, here is the cardigan that is done, and then I'm working on a new one. This is the back panel. Here. Back panel. Form fitting. It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be form fitted. And then in the front, I want these small granny squares. Rosie and I have decided that they're gonna be small granny squares, and we've decided that it's gonna be alternated between these two. So this with a darker pink inside and the white outside, and with a lighter pink and the white outside. So every other crossing, with these two for the whole front, and they're going to be combined with this color, this dark pink, so that it matches the rest of the cardigan. Yes. And Carrie says, beautiful, Linda. Love the belt on the finished cardigan. Yeah, isn't that cool? Thank you. Thank you. I think it's so cool. Let me go a little bit closer. You can see. It is so, and it was easy to do. It was a bit tricky, but it was actually easy, and it went pretty quick when you first got the hang of it. So yeah, I should actually, of course, write the link or whatever to the tutorial, the video from YouTube that I used making that belt, because I didn't invent it myself. Oh, that new one will be beautiful as well. Rosie, I can't tape today. Very cool. Great. Oi. Today we've been talking a lot about the weather, Carrie. How's the weather where you're at? Here it has been cloudy. It was a bit sunny in the morning, or at the first part of the day. And then it got cloudy. But when I came home at 2:00, quite early today, I sat out on the terrace for a while, for an hour or so. But then it got chilly because the clouds were hiding in the sun. And now I'm not sure because it's so dark out. I can never type, says Rosie. Carrie says, it's actually quite nice today, but we are bracing for a big storm on Sunday. Over a foot of snow is expected. That's what Rosie was talking about, I guess. She was talking about that you're expected like 3 inches of ice, like rain that's going to turn into ice. That's horrible. And it's going to be frigid. Yeah, it must be that's horrible. Hvordan skal dette ende? I ulykken kan hende. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Wa, ha, 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 ha. Wa, ha, 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 ha. Wa, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, the ice is much worse than the snow. I don't think we are getting ice. Okay, good. But many states in the south could get it. Oof, yeah. It's better with snow, but when the snow rains away, if there is a lot of snow, that's the worst time. I mean, worst part of the winter, I think. And then it rains and then it freezes again, and it's a vicious cycle. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want to attach that pink thread. Just want the white one. Just with the white one. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. And Linda Snyder says, really cold here too in Michigan, but we did see the sun for a while. Here comes the sun, dibby dibby. Here comes the sun, I say, it's all right. Oh, this nut is coming to an end. This is the end. Yes, the same front, snow in the north, ice in the south, weather nerd speaking. Weather nerd, you're a weather nerd. Oh, cool. And Carrie says, I like that you put pockets on your cardigan. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think so too, that it's very nice. I love having pockets on my own cardigans. So, yeah, I think that somebody will appreciate this. I did end it with a single crochet round here. I think that I've normally done a double crochet round, but I think they're good. Yeah. And it's very loose on this mannequin, so I guess it's a size large guess because I didn't measure it yet. And Carrie says, I'm a little nerdy with the weather too. And I hardly watch the weather forecasts. Sometimes I do, but very seldom. In Norway, I used to do it, but here, nah, it's always sunny. But now, actually, it's not. It's been raining a lot, so I guess I should start watching the weather forecast again. And Rosie asks, do you know Ryan Hall, Carrie? Best weather channel on YouTube, I know. And Carrie says, I've heard of him, but I haven't checked him out. I follow a local guy in Connecticut who is really good. And Linda Snyder says, Camille is hoping for snow in Texas. She wants to make a snow angel. Oh, that's so cool. That's very nice to make a snow angel. Absolutely. That's one of the fun things to do in the snow. Of course. Vino solo desde el cielo, nadie lo vio llegar. Es de una estrella muy blanca, él no solía mirar. Todos lo han visto ahora, todos lo han visto ya. El angelito no entiende y se va. A little Spanish song about an angel from Alejandro Lerner, who is an Argentinian musician, singing songwriter. Oh. Kind of like an Elton John style. Carrie says, I think our storm will have fluffy snow because it's going to be so cold. Oh, that's fluffy. It's not hard. I mean, it's not so heavy, so that's good. I guess it's not the best to make snow, not cabins, but what do you say, snow holes, like igloos, and I mean, snow castle, snow hut. We call them snow huts in Norwegian, or snow caves also. The wet snow is better for that. And Rosa says, I watch Ryan's lives. Severe weather he is live to fall asleep. Oh, interesting and entertaining. Linda Snyder says, I put a few snow photos on my community tab. Cool. Carrie says, very cool, Rosie. I will check him out. Yeah. Weather nerds. That is awesome. I am a quiz nerd, maybe, but I don't think I'm probably not as big of a quiz nerd as you are weather nerds, maybe. But I love a good quiz. But I don't do them much, but I love them. Maybe I'm a country nerd and learning countries in the world. Maybe I'm a more nerd of that than you are weather nerds. I'm just rambling. Rambling and rambling. I'm thinking I'm going to finish this square, this round now. And then I think I should get ready to go to bed. I have to just take a little peek on what's in store for me tomorrow. So I'm just mentally prepared. I know I'm prepared, but I have to be mentally prepared as well. Sing me a song, last one in my life. Da 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 da. Dum bum bum. I can take you with me. And Rosie says, I tried if I remember all countries with quiz, bad result. Oh, you did. That's good, Rosie. Yeah, it's one has to practice. And I've been practicing a lot the African countries years ago. And back in the 2000 and I don't know, 2003 to something like that. And I knew all the language in all the countries and all the capitals in Africa. I know now all the countries, but I don't know all the capitals yet any longer anymore. But the Caribbean and the Oceania and also some of the Asia was a struggle. But I got there in the end. So now I kind of know them. I'm not sure. I haven't done it for a week though. Or was it 2 weeks? Yes, it's been 2 weeks. Tomorrow, it's been 2 weeks since I had that challenge with him. Wonder if I can do it again and what my result would be. Oh, should I do it live right now? Should I just try right now? It's going to take 15 minutes. Are you in? Are you in or are you out? It's boring, right? I won't bother you with that. Yeah, these are the two that I'm going to have. And then this is the back. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Carrie. I agree. And we were talking about these. Well, I decided together with Rosie that this pink alternate this, but I tried this first. But this is drowning, so I will not be using this. It has to be white on the outside. Yeah. Yeah, this Rosie says the same. Africa is difficult and all the islands. Yeah, I agree, Carrie. The contrast with the white, absolutely. And I wasn't sure how it would be with alternating these two, but I think it works. I thought maybe this was gonna be too little of a contrast, the white with this pink, but it's not. I think it's very nice actually, and I think it's going to be good alternating between this and not everything like that. It's going to be so ensformig, one-sided, so it needs a little bit extra. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think that I'm going to go off now, but thank you so much for being here, and you've been liking, and yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Maybe I will be going live on Sunday again at 6 o'clock European time, which is 12 o'clock in the morning US Eastern and 11 in the morning US Central. So hopefully I will see you then, and probably, or hopefully, I will go live just some random time, trying to find out how to do it on my phone, from my phone. But I won't schedule that. So, and publish like now. Publish? Well, saying it to you. But thank you so much. And yeah, have a good rest of the day, and see you next time. Bye.